Get all dialed in here. Are you watching? Hello, everybody. Wait a minute. We might have our guest ready for us, and there he is. Ed Page. There he
I'm
is.
still a I'm still a guest.
Well, no, not anymore, I guess. You're family now, fucker.
Yeah, right.
Oh, cool. Man, my Chinese guy messed me up. He was supposed to deliver my Chinese at 3:30, so I'd have plenty of time to eat, and it got here like 5 minutes ago. So I'm like, so I might, if y'all see me turn around, I might be hitting some of my Chinese food up.
Just make sure you wash all your parts in Dawn dish detergent.
Before you paint them. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope everybody had a good week. Justin, I've seen you on Discords. I know that nothing, at least nothing dramatic has happened. Everything else been going all right for you?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's been some drama in the area.
Yeah.
That plane crash in Philly. That's about 10
Yeah.
miles from here. My wife had to go to the hospital she works at. She had to go there under mass casualty event. But
Oof.
overall, nothing nothing
Nothing.
super
Well,
crazy.
that's good. All right. For some reason, I can see the chat. Steven, are we still echoing, buddy? Steven's in the chat said we were echoing, but that might have been because I had the volume turned up on my thing at first. Hey, what's up, John? Jason Hanscom, if he does join us, is definitely going to be late. He's on call this weekend, so he had to go into work. And
He's a
he
bum.
sends, he's a bum. He sends his regards. He apologizes he couldn't make it. And just when we figured out how to broadcast to his as well, because I noticed when we were going live that it said that it was going live to his too. So
Well, there you go. It's gonna
there
go
you go. Hey, at least we
live to
got it
his
figured
end
out.
and yours.
Yeah, it's going to his and mine. Yep, yep. You're
And
good.
he's
Thank you,
not even
Steven.
there to enjoy it.
Oh, he'll watch it later on, I'm sure. I'm sure. What are you working on this week, Justin?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna reserve these times for various car builds, unless of course I get stuck behind something,
Right.
more pressing. But this week I'm actually going to get started on my offering for the Scale Model Car Podcasts rally group build.
I was literally loading up the video for that, and of course, it's taking forever. So now it's definitely on hold because it's trying to go up while we're doing this. Not going to happen. There's not enough bandwidth for all that, for sure.
Yeah, right.
But, well, I'm still working on the old 71 Richard Petty Dart Roundy Round car. Hopefully, actually start working on it now. I've been mocking everything up thus far, and I got it all mocked up, got the motor mocked up, got the cab mocked up. I'm actually going to get to where I can start building, putting things together, sanding edges out and smoothing them out, puttying up where I need to putty, and
Yeah, man.
yeah, start moving in the right direction.
Huh.
Yeah, I only got two now.
What Dirt Road Cinderella? What rally kit are you doing? You pulling out? She's in the chat there. She's
Oh,
saying
is
she
she?
can't wait for it to get here. Yeah.
Okay, my chat must be she might be on Jason's chat. If she is,
Okay.
I can't see Jason's chat. I can only see
Well,
my
if
chat.
I can see both, I guess then.
Oh, then it's on here somewhere. All right, let me hang on just a second. Just keep on doing what you're doing. I got to figure out. There it is. There it is. I can see it now. I sees it there. Well, as soon as I turn it sideways, I lose it. What the hey? that makes no sense.
It makes you officially an old person because
It
you
makes me,
don't know
yeah.
technology.
This is not my. This is not my. What's up, Ricky Spanish? Okay, so it looks like if I hold it upright, I'll be all right. But can
And
you see
she,
how?
Dirt Road Cinderella says she is watching it from Jason's channel.
Okay, well, good. That means it went over. What's up, Donnie? All right. So if I turn this thing sideways, I still should be able to see the comments. Why can I not see the comments more? All right. Try to put it on studio.
Hmm.
This is why I'm not allowed to touch buttons.
Yeah, right.
I can't figure out why when I turn it sideways. Well, we'll just do it upright then. Got to reset my holder, but we'll just do it upright. Now I can see the chat. But
So I figured these will be these two that I have going. Since they're 30-second scale, they should be quick builds.
yeah, they
Shouldn't
should
take
be
too
pretty quick.
long. We shouldn't bog me down in on anything.
I've got to figure this out.
The
Hang on just a
runners from this Airfix kit, man, they are thick as
Oh,
they
really?
got two C's.
they hang on. Gotta love being live. There we go. That should be ta-da. There we go. Yeah, they somebody was talking about that the other day that they were it was a Mobius kit. They were talking about how the runners were so thick. I'm like, well, if the parts are good, I guess the runners don't really matter, right?
Yeah, I mean it can cause a nightmare to try to clean them up. But other than that, yeah, I got the single edge nippers and it's just some thick plastic, that's all.
The Stephen Kessel is asking if you're modeling in the kitchen like the good old days.
Sort of. This is I'm actually got my bench set up in our dining room. This way I can join in with family
Oh, okay.
fun. They are through that doorway there watching TV right now. So you'll probably
Nice.
hear some bickering or some shouting because
What real life stuff, right?
I got a 16-year-old son and an 11-year-old daughter. So
Oh
you know
yeah,
how that goes.
there's bound to be some bickering. Bound to be some bickering.
Right now they sound like they're enthralled watching some show about the Jim Jones cult.
Oh, nice.
So we'll leave it at that.
That's relatively harmless since he's not around anymore. Bob gave you a hard time about how loud it is in the last podcast. Rob gives, well, yeah, Rob gives Justin a hard time all the time. he was
He
giving
sure
it
does every
to
single time.
he was giving it to Adams today. I was on the Discord with him for a little while, and he was giving it to Adams today. But I'm here to tell you, if you hang around him for too long and he starts to like you, you're going to end up in that well too. Because I was in that well. I got in that well.
Yeah, the my my computer desk is in an adjacent room, and the microphone. It's funny. They're not picked up until I start talking. So Discord is good at blocking out the nonsense until I start talking, and then
Picks up everything.
then it just picks up all the background noise.
Now, do you have one of those Blue Yeti mics like they were
I
talking
do.
about? Yeah.
Yippers.
You happy with it? You like it?
Oh heck yeah, man! It's a great microphone.
I'm considering getting um, getting one of those.
And I think I got mine on Amazon for like $100. It's not a bad mic.
Yeah, they were offering again on Amazon. They were offering one that had the stand, the little boom thing, and everything for like 139. I thought that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I got too.
Yeah, because audio is so important, and sometimes, well, I really need to focus on getting a real computer and not doing everything on my phone. That's really what I need to focus on.
Nah, you'd be fine getting just getting a laptop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A laptop, because I do have a laptop, but it works fine. Hey Todd, it works fine. It's one of those ones that I have to hardline it to the modem, which is not a big deal either.
Right. Yeah, that'll actually
Help it,
just
I
smooth
think.
your connectivity.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to go to the show next week. JaxCon is next weekend,
All
next
right.
Saturday. JaxCon's one of the few that'll let you come in and get prepped and hang out Friday
Okay.
evening. So I'm
Nice.
excited about it. In fact, the show, my AMC show, will be coming from probably the motel room when I get up there because we're leaving Thursday after work to head up there, get settled in, and my girl's coming with me, so we're going to
Okay.
spend Friday, going around Jacksonville and hanging out and having some fun, getting into something, even if it's wrong.
I actually have a an airbrush class that I'm going to be teaching some beginners
Oh, nice,
how to use an airbrush on Saturday. Me and my
sweet.
buddy Mark Carver.
Well, that's awesome.
I think we have 8 people already signed up for it.
Well, if ever you need somebody to teach people how not to use an airbrush, hit me up, brother. I'm your man. I am absolutely your man. Unless you're a painting golf balls, call me, bro. I can hook you up.
So what you're saying is you need me to teach you too, huh?
Right? I was looking. I was looking at Tropical Glitz. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but
Yeah.
they're a
Yeah,
company here
absolutely.
out of Florida, Hialeah, Florida, and they're having a class. Now it's more like a one-to-one class as far as
Yeah.
painting big cars. But they're having a big class and it's $100. I'm like, that's great to go, but it's not a bad price to do it for $100. But to travel to Hialeah, get a motel room, that's really
Right.
not going to work. Not for me. And you're going to use paint guns and not airbrushes. So I don't know if I want to benefit from that.
It's going to be an in-person thing. It's at um oh my god, a local hobby shop. He is my guy's it's a train store traditionally, but he's been expanding into the modeling world. So we formed a little club that meets there, and yeah, so it's he and me and Mark started doing weathering classes and airbrush classes for like the super beginners and stuff like that.
Hey, what's up, Rick? I see you said you're going to be there Friday. Are you staying at the airport or are you staying somewhere else? Last year I stayed at eh, I won't call it a cheap motel, but it was cheap. I didn't mind. It was close and whatever, but missed out on hanging with the gang, the airport Hilton. Okay, good. Me too, Papa Z. Um, but this year I'm staying at the Hilton because she's coming. She's not going to stay. Bless her heart. She's not a real picky type person, but at the same time she's not staying in no damn cheap hotel. Just, nah,
Right, right.
she don't want
We
no
were
part of
actually
that.
we were actually just talking about cheap hotels on the Discord, the Insanity Discord last night.
Well, was you?
I was telling the tale of the Roanoke Motel 6. That was we stopped there on the way home from Disney with the family. It was like a last minute decision to stop, and should have known from the location that is probably not the best place to stay. It was in the parking lot of a Walmart.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's
And
uptown. Big spender.
the hallways had all sorts of dark stains on the carpet. And as soon as you walked into your room, when the door closed behind you, there's like 4 or 5 deadbolts. And there was a sign on the door that says, "We recommend keeping your door deadbolted as soon as you get in." You're like, what the shit? What the hell did we decide to come here for?
Right. Mr. Rob Eltis, welcome to the show, bud. Says it's his first time tuning in. Well, you haven't missed much. It's only what our third week of doing it, so you hadn't missed much.
Is it the third? Did I miss the first one?
Yeah, I did the first one by myself,
Okay.
and then yes, last week you and Jason were the first to come. The first time we had anybody, get in the group together,
Gotcha.
and you would think that after I did the first one, I'd have some of the hiccups worked out, but no, no, no. It's like I was telling Bruce today. My people that listen to me know I'm computer illiterate, so they don't expect any less. Regular
I just
Facebook.
I just got a YouTube notification to watch live the Blue Ox
Yep.
Sunday build.
Right. It must be he went live, so it's working because you said Tiffany Dirt Road Cinderella was up there. Hey, Chris, what's going on, buddy? I may have asked you, are you going to JaxCon this year, Chris? It's this weekend coming up. But she said she was watching it on his, so it must have went live whether he's there or not. It is broadcasted down to both of them. That was the important thing. I talked to Mr. BG, and he says he would like to come on next week, and I said absolutely. So he's going to come hang out with us
Okay.
next Sunday. He's what 3 hours behind us, something like that in Arizona.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, I just sent the link to the podcast planning chat, so we might see one or more of the insanity guys.
Sweet, they're always welcome. Let's see if we can get Riv in here and have
Oh,
one of his
Christ.
Riv. What do they call them? The Riv rants.
Ribs rants, yeah. We're actually going to be recording tonight, like right after
Yeah,
this. So
yeah, that's what he was saying today. Hey, what's up, chat? Good to see you, Sluggo. How you doing? Rattle Can Shenanigans, what's going on, buddy? I got the notification from Blue Ox. Yeah, okay. Jason's not here. He's was on call this weekend for his work, and had to go in there. They got no heat. A couple of his units have no heat, so uh, he had to go into his. But I'll go in and get that taken care of. You live in New Hampshire, and people got to have their heat, so I
yeah,
understand that. He said there's a chance that he might come in later on, but we'll see what happens. What's up, Lamb Chop? But we'll see what happens. We got our good friend Justin hanging out with us today. He's getting ready to do his insanity modeling. There, I'm going to trip over it now. Insanity podcast recording tonight.
tonight we're talking Gundam and Gunpla
Unplug.
with Josh Scott.
I met him the other night on the Discord. Seems like a nice guy, young guy. Good to see a younger person in there.
He is, yeah, he's a youngster.
What is he in? His probably mid late 20s, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is Justin going to talk about paint? Not unless you encourage him, and I highly recommend you do not. I would appreciate it if you would not. He likes Cobra paints.
Yes, the Cobra paints are phenomenal. And likewise, the um, Atom paints, ATOM. It's the basically the military line of paints that match the Cobra paints,
Right,
and they're all cross. You can all cross use them, cross platform, or
right. They commingle well, meaning you could use them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
use them
basically the same paint. They just have different shades.
different shades. Okay. Um, they also because those are MIG ammo paints, correct?
Correct.
MIG ammo is the one that picked up Alclad, and
Yes.
they're calling what's supposed to be or I've only used the black chrome and I've only used it once, but they're calling that A stand. So what used to be Alclad is now A stand available through MIG ammo, but wherever you get your MIG ammo from, I think there's a lot of hobby stores, especially online, that carry that stuff. Andes, I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Mega Hobby.
Mega Hobby.
I get mine through AAA, which is um, all owned. Mega Hobby and AAA and Stevens International are all owned by the same family.
Oh, okay.
They're individual businesses, but they all work together.
Did I see Luca? Was somebody say Luca was in here? What is going on, Matt? Oh, there he is. Holy crap,
Yeah,
that guy. There he
there
is.
he is. This freaking guy.
Right? We need to get Luca to come on in and tell us how to build some stuff.
Send him the link.
I should.
He's
Matt,
he's obviously not doing anything right now.
You got a little while. I'll send you the link if you want to come in and hang out with us. Here, I'll send it anyway, and you can do with it what you will.
I mean, we don't have Jason, so we can slum it with Matt.
Right, we can slum with Matt a little bit. Uh, let's see. All right. What's that, Kale? All right, Matt. I sent it to the Lucas E. Messenger.
Yeah, Spray Gunner, Billboards Build. Spray Gunner is a very reputable place. I've actually met
Okay.
Nestor. Nestor, I can't remember his last name. He actually came up and did a talk at AAA about his book and the build that he did. That he's been winning major awards at all the national shows. He's a good dude, great painter.
Matt said he had to work on a car. He couldn't. He got to finish up a car repair. He couldn't make it. So, and then Papa Z said he couldn't come on unless he had Felix with him. So,
Finishing up a car repair, but he's got time to come on and watch it live, huh?
yeah, he's probably waiting for glue to dry because you know he's going to super glue a starter onto his Mustang. You just know he is. But he's not going to use Rust-Oleum.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
All right. At least he didn't tell us, "Oh, I got to wash my hair. Or I'm waiting for my hair to dry."
Wash my hair.
All right. You know he wasn't going to use the excuse, "I got to reorganize my hobby room," because we all know he's not going to do that. Or should say he's not going to say, "I got to finish this model." He is actually waiting for the new car.
Well, you do know that 3M panel bond takes at least 24 hours, right? Toots just wrote, so that's why he had to get off.
Yeah, that's it. I had to go do my thing. I had to go do my thing. Got to entertain. Yeah, that's me entertaining. I don't know if you watched on Thursday, but the AMC livecast. I guess I could tell everybody that watches both that I got a call from Jason Klein today, KRD. He's doing much better. He's actually getting out into the hobby room this afternoon and getting caught up on emails and text messages and videos and stuff. But he ended up going to the hospital with a 102 fever. I think he told me.
No shit.
Yeah, he was sick last Thursday for the show. It's the first show he's ever missed. We had Chris Bell from Scale Speed Garage. Are you
Okay.
familiar? Are you
Yeah.
familiar with Scale? Yeah,
Yep.
we got some cool stuff. He gave us a discount for people that have 3D printers that just want to get the files. You can get on
Yeah.
board with them for it starts out at $20 a month. That's the normal rate, but with our discount for AMC Live, you get it's $15 a month, and you get like huge file packs every month. I don't have a 3D printer, so I don't know that much
Right.
about it,
Right.
but it's seemed like a good deal to me.
Yeah. The one of my buddies, Charlie May, he actually comes to our Saturday club at Joe's train station. He gets that, and he actually printed me a bunch of garage stuff
Yeah.
for a little vignette that I'm gonna make.
Chris was showing off. They just got a new engine stand. That the second piece, the gasket glue on the water housing that kept flying. Oh, okay. Um, the engine stand also has a shit. I just drawn a blank. The thing that checks your horsepower and your torque and all that.
Dyno.
Dyno. Thank you. I don't know why I was
R-
drawing a blank on that, but it's got a
Sometimes it
second
do be
piece.
that way.
It do be that way, right? But it's got a second piece. It's a dyno that attaches to it, which I thought was really cool. And then
Interesting.
he's got this new chassis that just came out. Are they creating? Uh, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's we're I know you're familiar, but I don't know how familiar. But the '66 Nova Pro Street AMT kit
Okay.
uh, is the people have been buying that kit for a long time just to rip the chassis out from underneath it. It's got a really nice Pro Street chassis underneath it, and it fits a lot of
Okay.
different stuff.
Yeah.
He actually kind of it's like that, but now you don't have to buy the whole kit, right? And it comes in
Nice.
four different wheelbases, and this comes with the axles. It's really really nice. He doesn't have it out yet, but he's working on it, and showed some
See you,
videos
Matt.
of it. Showed
He
some
just
videos of it, and it's really nice.
yeah. Matt just said he's got to go
I
get a
got to get
battery
back
for
to
his
it and
car
get
so he
back
can
to
finish
better
it
for
off.
this thing. All right, Matt. We'll talk to you later, brother. Y'all go check out there. I know you guys are all familiar with it, but we'll give them a plug. The Scale Model Car Podcast. You can find them on all your
Rob,
podcast
take a look.
hosts.
Rob might be in the back door, the backyard. What the fuck
Right
they call
here.
that thing?
Holy! Oh, what the? Look at this.
I thought you were leaving to start your stream. You didn't say this was going on.
That's
This
what
is
I
the
was.
stream.
This is the stream. This is the live stream going to. That's what I do on Sundays from
Ah,
4 to 6. It's just a live thing.
I
Ladies and
thought
gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, we are proud to give you the one, the only Mr. Rob Riff.
I got enough
Yeah.
problems, man.
Yeah.
Rob is,
We actually have some listeners to the podcast in the chat.
Oh, what's going on?
Those of you that don't know, Rob is a big part of the. Is it? I don't think you have a leader, but maybe the school bus driver of the Insanity Model Podcast.
He's the
He's the
vice
one that has to
principal.
deal with all the other clowns that go on there.
He's the vice principal of the show.
The vice principal of the show. But he's much more than that. And I've said it before. And now that I got him here and kind of got him cornered, I personally believe Rob is at least in the top 5 of the best armor builders in the world. If in the country for sure, if not in the world. Now he's humble and he'll deny it and he'll say there's others, but I've seen his work and it is absolutely amazing stuff.
Well,
And he's also the king
I'm
of
definitely
photo
better
etch.
than Justin. I'm
Well,
definitely
that
Better
goes
than
without
Justin.
saying.
Better than Justin. You should set the bar a little higher than that. That's like saying better than me.
He definitely takes it more serious than I do.
Tiffany, he's actually started. Rob, what's the? It's a Facebook page for your photo etch, right? What's that
oh,
Facebook page called?
page modeling. Everything's modeling insanity. We try to keep everything under that banner so no one gets confused. But it's modeling insanity. P Madness. That one is.
Okay, P
PE
Madness.
madness. But we are working on getting a quote unquote modeling insanity TV YouTube channel going where hopefully Rob will be doing some of his photo etch magic in video form.
Yeah.
Rattle Can, same with me. That's how I found these guys. Was through the Scale Model Car podcast. So that cross pollination is definitely working. And when I first found out about them, I have the luxury of sitting on a bulldozer all day long, where I got 10 hours to do nothing but look out through a piece of glass at dirt. But I put my headphones on and I listen to these guys from beginning to end. And I go on. I've been fortunate enough to be on their Discord, and I like to say I've made some friends with them, but they don't like me telling people that I'm their friend. So I try to keep that on the down
I
low.
got. I don't need anybody knowing that I'm associated with you. I got enough problems.
You just missed Matt, so I guess I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but you
Oh,
just missed Matt.
Luca?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, I don't want to see that guy. He's a bum.
He's a bum.
Yeah, he's a bum. That guy. I don't want to listen to him. I already lost stature in the hobby since people realized that I was on his show.
Meanwhile, my stature went up.
Right.
Take much for you though. You know when you start at the bottom, you can only go up. You know.
Well, that's what they say.
There's not much going on there. You know. Still waiting for my check from that guy. He hasn't paid me.
Damn.
Dang, that sucks. Oh.
They want to.
Crazy scale model says we need to have a Rob rant since he's here.
I don't know, man. Well, we're recording a new episode tonight, so I got to try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, you don't want him worked up.
He will take you. He will take you to the woodshed if you make him mad. I promise you. Ask me how I know. I still got splinters.
I'm on a time for. I got to get this model done by tomorrow, and it's in like 1,000 pieces.
Been there. Now, Rob, you're an editor in a magazine. Is that correct?
The U.S. editor, Military Modelcraft International.
Cool.
Yeah, MMI.
That is cool. We have Scott Comer coming on to the AMC show, which Scott is you and I talked about him. He's the guy that does the Auto Modeler magazine. And we're excited about having him on the AMC show.
Military Modelcraft.
Sweet.
So what is this? Do I get paid royalties for this that coming on here?
Yeah, you get 50% of what I make.
Oh shit! I get nothing then. Huh? Was it?
That's exactly right. 50% of nothing is nothing. You get the joy of spending more time with me. How can you not want to be a part of that?
For fuck's sake.
Possible, man.
Dirt Road Cinderella said a Rob rant would be funny AF.
I don't even know what I mean. There's really not much to. I don't know, man. I ranted you on last night. I ranted last night a little bit. You know, I rants out today. You know,
they're better when they're organic, right? When they just happen.
yeah. Gotta. I mean, listen. There's been times when I wanted to talk about something that I was really worked up about. You know, but nothing crazy's happened. I don't know. Has anything bad happened?
Other
No.
than other than the stuff in the newspapers that is just craziness between helicopters running into airplanes and airplanes running into helicopters. Some crazy stuff out there. But that's a little too deep for the model hobby, I think. Sluggo, I just now saw that. So I'm working on the 71 Dart. Where am I? There we go. I'm working on the 71 Dart Roundy Round. Justin is working on.
I am working on my offering for the Scale Model Car Podcast Rally Cool Group build. I'm actually going to do both of these. I've already started the Fusion. I got to strip it and bought some new decals for it because it's been sitting around a while. But super simple kits, 30-second scale.
I don't know the fucking clue.
Should be able to knock these things out.
Sweet. And Rob, I have no doubt, is working on some piece of armor of some kind.
I am finishing my freaking build review article for Andy's M113. This thing right here.
Oh, cool.
And I got to get it done by tomorrow. And it's about. Are you allowed to curse on this?
Yeah. It's all grown ups.
Literally like 1,000 fucking pieces, and I need to put it all together and take pictures of it by like tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. We're supposed to record tonight, so I'm starting to get anxious.
It happens.
Would you say as anxious as a nun in a cucumber patch?
Yeah. Fucking guy.
Save that one for me then, huh?
You should have it open for everybody that listens. They can come in and build and hang out.
If we get into that, then we start chatting more than we are building, and this is supposed to be a build thing. So we figure 3 to 4 in the room, and then answer the questions to the chat as much as we can. Try to enjoy it. Did you get yours done, Chris? That's awesome, cool. But yeah, really and truly, I think we were talking about this on the Discord the other day. The biggest reason that I'm doing this is it forces me to sit down at the bench and do some work, because a lot of times I'll sit down on the bench and just be BSing and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm behind on one of my own group builds that was a year long, and I still haven't got it done. So it's like I need to get working on this, and this is my excuse to sit down and make it happen.
What you can do, Mike, is
I really have. Oh, maybe right here.
Get listeners or watchers, one per week, throw them in here.
Yeah, that's something I thought about, is getting somebody that's interested in coming on and holding them up there and talk about what they're building. I just got to be careful because I don't want it to impede the AMC show, because that's definitely first and foremost in my book.
Right.
But so if I could have them on there and of course it's got a pretty good sized audience on there, so somebody that would come on here maybe would go on there and then be able to get more of an audience and get Jason and Bruce's input. But
hope you got openings, man. I'm Justin. He's a freelancer now. Fuck him.
Subbing him out, are you?
Christ.
He's Rob's gonna sub him out.
Jesus Christ!
I already owe him for having Adams on the show.
Rob Adams. Ugh.
I already had him on the show. I haven't made my payment on him yet. And as long as nothing has changed, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have one Mr. Rob Riv on the AMC livecast February 27th, providing all the cards fall correctly.
We got to make sure that that fucking check is cleared before that. There's no coming on, and I'll pay you next Tuesday and shit.
I'll pay you the second Tuesday of the week. Promise.
This is crazy. This thing. I don't understand. I hate building shit I don't know anything about, man.
It can be challenging.
I just don't like it.
Can be challenging. But that's why when I did that turkey shoot challenge, I got that little tank because I knew there wasn't a whole lot of parts to it, so I could get it.
Hold on. From the island. Who's I see? I'm from Long Island here. I mean, Christ, you can't tell. I'm from. I grew up in Alabama, and
like Joe Pesci, right? Joe Pesci and Mr. Marissa Tomei.
Two youths.
Two youths.
Youths.
You were serious about that? The whole town flew. You hear my?
He's from Long Island.
Oh my god! I want to play Call of Duty, man. I'm tired.
Sometimes you got to step away from it.
Yeah, but not when you're behind the
Yeah,
eight
now
ball.
when you're behind the eight ball, sounds like you might have stepped away from it too much.
I got so much stuff I got to get done, man. I got so much stuff, man. I gained like 20 pounds over the last like 3 months because I just like fucking sitting here hibernating, building models, man. Blood sugar boiling.
Well, I have no doubt that you'll get it figured out.
Oh, it's gonna get done, man, but it's fucking a lot going on, man.
I feel you.
I gotta record with these guys. And, you don't know what it's like recording a podcast with these guys. Rob Adamson comes on, he's half in a bag, drunk, and he's got like a delayed fuse. Like you ask him something, you don't realize it when you listen to the show because it's edited in a way where, like, I don't like it to be paused for too long. But you ask the guy a question like, how's everything going? Like 5 minutes just to process those like 6 words, and then he'll respond. Like Justin, who fucking says every 5 seconds. Donati, I gotta kind of tweak him because he's a pervert and he talks about all the time. And things really, really boring. So I gotta really clip him up so it sounds interesting. You'll fall asleep listening to him.
I was going to say I don't think recording them would be the hard part. Editing them out would be the hard part. That's why I do lives because I wouldn't even begin to know how to do editing like that.
Yeah, that's not that difficult.
Well, I imagine you have to have a computer, and I still don't have one of those.
Long Island, it's fucking Long Island, man. The G's connected, Don't use one word.
Long Island.
The way you talk, it's one word. It's continuous. You don't live in Long Island. You live on Long Island. Like you live in fucking you live in Florida or live in Georgia, but you don't live in Long Island. Like you don't fucking get in the. You like people go. I'm gonna get in the, like what they say, in the plane or on the plane. You get fucking in the plane, not on it. You want to what did George Collins say? You can fly on the plane. I'll fly in the plane.
Yeah, if I have my choice, I'm gonna fly in it as opposed to on it.
Oh, you got Santucci messaging me getting mad. It's a fucking joke, Santucci. Calm down. Maybe if he came in here, he could defend himself. He doesn't want to come in. He's just watching. He's gonna be all mad at me tonight when we start a record. What, I'm boring. It's not like a freaking secret that I break your chops about being, like boring. Christ.
Well, I can send him the link. I'd love to have Mr. Santucci on. If
No,
come on for a few minutes, that'd be great. He did say when I said something to Justin earlier this week, and you jumped on about getting your money's worth from him, subbing him out. Tooch was quick to say, "Oh, come on, Mike. Oh, come on." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Oh, Tooch is waiting in the back room. He said, "I see." I grew up in Babylon, Rick. I grew up in Babylon.
There it is.
I live in Massachusetts.
Mr. Santucci, welcome. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
There he is, dude.
There he is. And all we need is a couple more. Well, one more. No, 2 more, and we'll have the whole show on there. You guys are getting geared up to record their show. Everybody, this is Mr. Steve Santucci
Do me a
from the Insanity Model Podcast.
Toots, can you do me Toots, do me a favor and put the fucking camera up higher? Oh man, it's not becoming of you. You need the camera up a little bit higher. You need the shadowing a little bit. There's people watching, man. You know, you're embarrassing me.
This better?
There you go. Now we get a real close look.
We got Sluga over here says, I heard Rob Riff talking. It makes me miss the Jerky Boys.
Up close stuff. I got to get ready to eat dinner, man. The last thing I need to do is have an upset stomach.
Watching you eat dinner does give people upset stomachs.
It's true, though, man. You're always gonna eat with me, man. I'm always taking you out to a good place. You're never gonna starve when you're with me.
I've seen some
might
of the
lose your
places you
appetite.
took pictures of them noodles. That's all you, but I'm glad you like them. But that is not for me. I can't do that.
Oh, forget about it. It's fantastic over here. You'll never starve over here at all. Never. I just went out to dinner with Santucci. The only time that bastard's ever smiling is when he's out feeding himself, especially in my restaurants. You never get that guy to smile for anything except when he's eating restaurants at the restaurants that I go to. Always smiling. Loves it.
Hey, listen, I'm a fat kid. I can relate. When I got my feed bag on, I'm feeling good about it.
God, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I gotta get this thing. I gotta get this thing done. I might be able to push it to Tuesday, but it's still in fucking.
That's pushing it.
Pushing it. I gotta still write fucking 4,000 word write up. Still, I haven't even wrote anything. What do I got you on the payroll for, man? You're supposed to fucking do some of this shit. You know, I need you too. You know, what do I keep? Like I told you, Justin's the organizational guy. He keeps things in order. So we think. He keeps it in order until he fucks up, and then I got to take away the responsibility.
Gonna pull his card.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a big believer in, I'll give you the job until you fuck it up, and then it goes to somebody else.
Right, pass it on down the line.
Been pretty good. He fucked up the calendar a little bit though. He put
a little bit.
He put people the wrong month. He named people the wrong names. He put the names on the wrong models.
Or didn't put their name in at all and gave somebody else credit. I won't say credit because that's a bad choice of words.
You guys want to hear a rant? This is the rant. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, Christ.
The problem is I know just like a book. He delegated it to his wife, who is a great wife. Is awesome. Don't get me wrong. And Justin, make sure she hears this. I got to keep the illusion that I don't like it, But
got the earbud in.
Right. Don't let her hear this. Anyway, fucking Justin gives her. I know he delegated it out to Patty, and she fucked up. And then he's got to take the hit for it because he delegated too much responsibility out. He's got to do some of it. Right.
Well, I didn't notice it until Jason Hanscom. I was talking to him on the phone, and he was like, "I see your tank, but there's somebody else's name next to it." I'm like, I don't know. I'm not mad about that, but that guy is probably really mad about that because if he's a real builder, he's going to be super offended.
I see Slogo talked about the Jerky Boys. Big, what Matty Mo. Everybody talks two stones. Matty Mo, my best friend Matty Mo. That bastard moved to Florida, but his cousin used to date Johnny Brennan when we were younger, so there was a little connection over there. It was just cool. back and way back in the day.
I'd forgotten about that until he said something about Jerky Boys. I'd forgotten all about it. Snow Farmer XX says it's a takeover. Y'all are taking it over.
I ain't taking over shit. This is the first and last time you're going to see me over here. I got no time for this crap with this guy. Here to sit here and talk to Mike, and I see Santucci and Justin all the time. Thank God Rob Adams isn't here.
Yeah, I was going to say he's busy getting into his White Claw so he can be tuned up in good shape.
No. He's running the interview tonight, so he better be on point.
Is he running the interview? Oh, that's right, because he's got probably the most experience with your topic tonight.
Right. Yeah, he's going to do that tonight. Oh shit! Matter of fact, I got to send. I got to do this really quick.
Start dinner?
Sure.
What's for dinner at Justin Ryan house tonight?
We're having hot ham and cheese on croissant.
Ooh.
The fuck is going on over at the Ryan house? It's like
They said no ribs on too, because I'm on a different thing than usual, and ribs on. He goes, "What's for dinner over there?" And I said, "He goes, what the hell's going on over at the Ryan house?"
I gotta call CPS for these kids.
We'll start the French fries now
Hot ham and cheese and French fries.
in the air fryer.
Well, I was telling Justin right before we went on that I ordered Chinese at 2:30 ish, and they said it would be here by 3:30. So I'm thinking, cool. It didn't show up till 5 minutes before I had to go live, so it's sitting behind me getting cold
Make
now.
your
But it'll be all right when I get done. I'll heat it up in the nuker.
Oh my god! I think this. Oh shit!
So, Tooch, what are you working on, bud?
Figures.
Figures. Not like figures you would ask me that, but actual figures.
Of course.
No,
I don't know if you can see those.
Oh, hang on. Let me do this real quick. Boom and boom. There you go. Now you got the big stage. Look at that.
Working on figures.
Cool. That's I know you're a World War I guy, so that's some World War I figures, or are you working on something?
Yeah, they're German World War I and fatigues for vignette.
So you guys bring so much different stuff to the show. We appreciate that, man. I'm kind of keyholed into this car thing, but I do want to step out and build a Tamiya tank. Everybody says I should build if I'm going to build my first, you know, scale tank, that I need to get a Tamiya. So I think I'm going to work on that next.
There's a lot of good ones. The newer one, easy to put together. It's a great.
Mr. Rob Altis, there's really no topic. The idea is it's kind of like a build hangout. We get together every week and do a little bit of building, talk about what we're building, BS a little bit, get different folks to come in and hang out with us. We were blessed this week to have Mr. Rob Riv and Mr. Santucci come in. They're recording their show at the Insanity Model Podcast tonight, so I'm sure that'll drop within a week or two, depending on how long it takes
All
Mr.
right,
Riv to edit it out. Depends on how much Oz Justin does, and how much
Hey! Watch your mouth.
and how fast Rob Adams answers questions. Apparently, that's how it goes.
True.
That's it.
Oh my god! How many people? How many people are in the chat?
Right now you got 32 people in the chat.
30. You know, 32 people, Mike. I'm fucking about.
Well, this is cross-posted to Jason Hanscom's live stream as well.
Oh
so.
my god! Now fucking tell me about that. That this is
Jason had to work today. He got called in.
Oh
so he
my
couldn't be here,
god!
but...
What? This was total. I'm fucking hoodwinked to come in here. If I had any type of connection to that guy, I would have never agreed. Man, this is how it starts.
They bamboozled me.
It's fucking bullshit.
It is probably his friends in there, though.
fucking blew out. This guy, I'm pissed. Oh my.
He's gonna be upset that he didn't make it because you guys are in here and he ain't here.
Well,
damn.
Wait till he hears. I try not to talk to him too much, so he'll know. I'm sure I'll hear about it. It's all right.
So good. I was telling the group earlier. He's basically a responsible maintenance guy for a school that has dorms, I guess is what they're called. And he had like 14 people that didn't have heat, so he got like 5 of them taken care of last night, and he had to go in and get the other 9 tonight. So,
all right,
today. So, living there in New Hampshire, I'm pretty positive they got to have their heat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fucking cold as hell up there.
I'm sure it is. It's sunny and 75 here in Florida. I ain't complaining a damn bit.
Don't fucking take your shirt off, Mike, please. People leave the chat.
I know. Nobody wants to see my man boobs.
No. Not at all.
Not unless you're going to cover it with an apron.
I heard about that guy.
Oh, Todd? I think of Ron Jeremy like circa like early 2000s, fucking fat and hairy, wearing a while he's uh fucking modeling, man, just sweating. Oh my god, it's just terrible. But you know what? Sometimes you don't mind having him in the room because if you're having a really fucking bad day, you just look up and say to yourself, "Christ, I don't have it that bad, thank God."
Right?
Oh, Jesus
It's like going
Christ.
to Walmart. Every time you think you got it bad, you can go to Walmart
Yeah,
and find somebody in their slippers,
but
and you're like, "I'm good."
the poor guy lived in Florida. He didn't have an air conditioner. He's got like a fan on, fucking dripping sweat while he's fucking building, no shirt on with the fucking plastic apron stuck to his chest. You just watch the guy. You want to, you know what? You want to lose weight. You don't want to eat. You want to be on a diet. Just fucking watch that guy, Todd Barber. Just watch Todd Barber build in the middle of the summer, building a model with the fucking plastic bib on and no shirt. Christ, you want to for a week?
Plastic
That,
bib.
that in your mind, and like when you're fucking just want to, like, you know what? I'm really hungry, and then you go, wait a minute, let me just put that in my mind of Todd Barber stripping sweat while he's building. Oh, that's it. It's past.
Right? That sensation went away.
It's like
Yeah.
oh, okay. It's crazy.
Yeah. We can do that this way. Steven, it's fine, brother. We're all grown ups. We're all grown
Cool,
ups, man.
Curse. You know what? It's just my MO. That's how I talk.
Yeah, that's that Long Island. But it's all part of it. We want people to be themselves.
Nah, I'll curb it down. I'll put some what is it? Alternatives, expletives, like
There
friggin'.
you go. Put some alternatives, expletives in there. That'll work. Maybe we can find a happy medium. Griffia, am I saying that right? Greetings from New Zealand. Welcome, welcome. Just hanging out today, doing a little building.
People follow us around, man.
Oh yeah. Where am I? No, now I'm looking for my stuff. Uh, so your topic tonight is going to be. I want to make sure I say this right. Gunpla, right? So it's not Gundam, it's Gunpla.
Well, yeah,
Correct.
Gumdums and Gumpler and the Bandai kits and stuff. We got Josh Scott coming on, who's actually an awesome Gumpler modeler, Gundam modeler. So if
Sweet.
anybody knows about that stuff, it's him. So we will definitely have a good time.
Mhm. That's cool. That's cool. Well, we'll be looking for you. We're looking for it when it drops again. Between that one and the Scale Model Car podcast, I sit on pins and needles waiting. But I also found some other podcasts that I listened to. That one, Mr. Tooch, that I sent you, he just did one. Mr. Tooch is probably best if you explain it. You're a professor, is that correct, Tooch? A
I'm a
history
professor,
professor?
not history teacher.
A teacher, okay, history teacher. And he does Civil War, or excuse me, Rev War reenactments. So I'm a self-proclaimed history buff, so I listen to some history podcasts. And that one that I was sent you the link to she just did one on the Camden battlefield in South Carolina, and how that battlefield went 200 years without being saved, and then they found it and saved it, and everything that they went through, and all the uh, big funerals that they had for him and everything. And there was a Scottish guy or a guy that was on Britain's side, but was a Scottish dude, and they got them all involved in his take. It was pretty neat. Learned a lot. Not sure how that's model related, but I've been known to chase rabbits.
Ah, history's good, so I don't really some way incorporate it. And so,
Come on.
Papa Z says there's no swearing in Southern Georgia. We cuss.
There you go.
On it, see when you all have how our build rooms are. You're just talking off
Yeah,
the top of your head. I'm not.
yeah, it's all good. I understand what Steven's getting at, and if you don't mind, that's fine. But we
Yo,
definitely want people to be themselves and enjoy it while they're here. It's all about the hobby and having fun and
I'll be home.
relaxing.
I'll be home. We'll be good. Let me invite you. Might be able to sneak out of there. Let me. All right. All right. Sounds good. Yep.
Sounds like Justin already had his ham sandwich. Was that you, Justin, that did that?
That wasn't me.
Well, burp. And I
Yeah,
just.
that was you.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, I guess better to burp and waste it, or wait, burp and taste it than fart and waste it, right?
Freaking
Yeah,
disgusting.
except when Riv farts, you can taste that too.
I've heard about that. I haven't had the pleasure yet, but
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
I'll knock your socks off. That's for sure.
I believe I've heard it described as murdered cabbage.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking bad, man. See? Are you friggin'?
Yeah, see there, he did a supplement. Look at that. Look at that. He's
I, I,
being
I,
good.
I told myself, don't curse, don't curse, don't curse. Friggin'.
Frickin' Frank. But talking about eating up there in New York and New Jersey, I'm trying to fit it in. It ain't written in stone yet, but I'm trying to fit it in. I think I'm gonna make NNL East this year, which is up
Get
there
in
in
the
New
neighborhood.
Jersey.
Good. I told you, Santucci lives right over there.
Yeah, Santucci's probably kicking you underneath the table. Don't tell him that. He's gonna want to see me.
What's going on, Jake? These guys coming down.
That's true. Cursing is another dialect in the New York, New Jersey area. That is the truth.
I was hoodwinked coming in here, man. I was told it was one thing and it's a friggin' other. I'm not happy. So, just almost cursed again. Justin, yeah, wait till our room in T minus.
Yepers. Yeah, I'll be breaking out. About half hour probably whenever dinner's ready, and then
Whenever
chow down with the
making
fam.
freaking damn, for Christ's sake, what do you have to get ready for dinner? Hold on, because you're having on croissants, you think it's special? For Christ's sake, I'm sorry for cursing. It's friggin' ham. For Christ's sake. There's
So
my
we
friend
do
Steve
dinner. We do
Venture
dinner
Off
as a
Road is
family.
in here.
I'm
He and I have done a lot of 1-to-1 wheeling together, and he's like, "You don't want to share a room with me either. I don't have the gas so bad, but my snoring will cause you to jump out of a window."
dude, man. Justin's lucky. We shared a room at the National for amps. I was gonna fart in the CPAP machine.
Boy,
I,
Riv, you're on a roll. You better save your voice for tonight.
He's just getting primed up, man. He's just
Yeah. All right, I gotta head out. I got some chores to do, so I'll catch you guys later.
all
Yeah,
right,
we'll see you
Steve.
in a
Thanks
bit,
for
dude.
stopping by,
Later,
brother.
guys.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jason Rothgeb is confused because he's seeing Insanity guys on this thing.
Extreme Underground Scale Models. Welcome, 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 Steve. Adventure Off Road X, a dear friend of mine. He's the guy, you guys have seen my shop card. He's the guy that designed my shop card and printed it up for me. He's a graphics designer here in town in Ocala. Great guy. We've done a lot of touring together with our 1-to-1 stuff. Uh, I helped build his first Jeep, and unfortunately, a lady totaled it out on him, but good friend of mine. It's good to see him in here. Welcome, Steve. New Jersey talks no, the rest of the country that speaks funny. But yeah, but that's I think that shows at the end of April 27th, but it rings a bell up there at NNL East. So I'm seriously trying to get it in there. I keep telling myself it'll be my birthday present because my birthday is at the beginning of the month. Have either of y'all been to that show?
No, I
No.
mean, I've been to shows in that venue. Mosquito Con is usually there at the beginning of April, so I've been there for Mosquito Con. But I heard the NL East is like huge there, like 1,000 models and shit will be there.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. Justin, or excuse me, Jason goes there, or has been there, and he said the same thing. And BG uh, has been there. In fact, I think that's where they met, and they said they get 1,100 models on the table.
But BG, there's no reason for BG to travel on this side of the country. They're on the West Coast, BG.
Well, we will be sure and tell him that next week when he shows up. He's going to
Yeah.
be on next Sunday.
Oh, that Rob Riv said, BG, do not come on the East Coast anymore, at least without prior notice.
Call and ask for permission.
Yeah, he needs to get written permission, approval, double in it, two signatures. When you work for a company, you can't screw up. You get two signatures. We need two signatures on that.
He's got, or a doctor's note. Got to have a doctor's note to find out why you're over here.
Mike,
Sir,
Tiffany, Dirt Road Cinderella wants to know what history podcasts do you listen
it's
to?
Black Barrel Media is the main one, but he does a lot of different. You can go to Black Barrel Media and it'll pull up all the different ones that he does. It's Infamous America. He does a lot of Wild West, Old West stuff. He recently did a Civil War, excuse me. Well, he's done a Civil War stuff too, but he recently did a really good deal, like a 10 series deal on the Revolutionary War, which I thought was very interesting. Hey, what's up, BB? But Black Barrel Media is the home, and then again, like I said, he's got a bunch of different
Hey, buddy.
um, spin-offs from there. You can find him on YouTube, and all the stuff is free. If you do pay for it, they let you have stuff early, but I've never paid for any of that stuff.
Hey, we're getting there, man.
That's it, one step at a time. Yes, Boston, the Jason, I talked to him today. I talked about it a little earlier, but for those that are just getting in, Jason's doing much better. He's at home. He did go to the hospital. He had a temperature of about 102. So Miss Brenda carried him to the hospital. He's home now, and he's still hacking and coughing and whatnot, but he's doing much, much better. Hopefully, he'll be back for Thursday's show. And he said that he was going to try to send out. He got a bunch of text messages and a bunch of emails. So he said he's going to try to respond to them and then catch up on videos. So all in all, he's doing much, much better. Still sick, but much better.
Everybody's getting sick lately, man.
Yeah, he had his son came home from work. He's got a adult son, and he came home from work with the bug, and they went like on Monday or Tuesday because he was sick, and apparently he got it from him.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Got it, yeah. Right, buddy.
Yeah, that's me too, Tiffany. I'm more of a Civil War guy, but anything history, I dig anything history. I was listening to. He did a really good 30s and 40s, like the kidnappings that were going on back then, and the murders and stuff that were going on back then. Pretty just interesting stuff that you can learn a little about. He does the great stuff on New York's mafias, especially the old school guys. Anybody got an easy way to sand mold lines out of roll bar tubing besides just scrubbing on it with a piece of foam sandpaper like I'm doing?
No, man, just use.
Scrape it, man. Scrape it.
I did that too.
Is it round?
Yeah, it's round
You got to
two.
sponge sanding stick that contours, and all you do is just go back and forth, and you won't flatten it out, and you'll get rid of it in 2 seconds.
There you go. A sponge sanding stack. I got the sponge sanding pad. So.
Those will work. They got to be.
Now remember, coarse makes straight and fine makes smooth. So you want to do it in a 2-step program.
Right. That makes sense.
Well, we're gonna be eating dinner here soon.
Yeah, I'm just fixing to say we're running a little bit over an hour, so I want to take a second to thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us. Rob, I appreciate it. Pleasant surprise.
Well, you
Justin,
know?
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dip out. I got this Chinese that's been sitting back here behind me for an hour, and I'm starving to death. So I'm about to eat some of that and get fat.
And Christ. Look at
Ain't ain't nothing better, ain't nothing worse than cold Chinese.
That's exactly right.
I
That's
can't
exactly
imagine
right.
Chinese food is like in freaking Ocala, Florida. Holy cow! You're gonna be. I got to curse one last time. You're gonna be shitting your brains out for like 3.
I've built up a tolerance. I've built up a
But you had
tolerance. It's
something.
new. They call it New York style Chinese food. Is
Yeah,
what
New
they
York.
call
How can you have New York style Chinese food? What the hell?
it. I
Like,
don't know what it means, but
I'm like
that's what it's
New York
called.
style pizza, but New York style Chinese food. They're freaking from Fukinese, China. They're from the same place in China. All the takeout Chinese places are all Fukinese. They're in a province in China. They all come from the same freaking place.
I don't know. I eat it. It's good. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I'll
I
eat
don't.
it because
You
they
go
deliver.
down there and it's oh wow, this is great Chinese food. It's just New York Chinese takeout.
It's it. I think the definition of New York Chinese takeout is it was once frozen. It was just once frozen. But all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and dip out so I can get to it again. Rob, we appreciate you coming on. Justin, as always. If
You know,
Of
Rob, if you
course.
got anything you want to plug, go ahead and plug it.
me, I mean, we do the Insanity podcast. It's always fun. We record it tonight, and that's it. We have we also have build rooms where we're always in building like this, but everybody can join and have fun. It's just not watching people build. You can hang out and build with us. We're in every night, and that's about it, man. We're going to be coming out with the Insanity TV is going to be coming out in the next month or so, which is going to be a lot of fun. And we're also going to be doing some live stream stuff too in the future, which is going to be a lot of fun too. So, and it's always adult oriented. I'm sorry, I gotta use expletives. Emphasis on killing. I'm sorry.
You're good. Where would they find your build rooms? Where can they find a link to your build room?
It's on our Modeling Insanity Facebook page. But if you ever can't find it, just give Justin Ryan or
Yeah,
me, Rob Riviezo, on Facebook a message, and I can always send it to you. It's never.
absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
all about having
And
fun. It's all about.
I can speak to the discords. It's a lot of fun over there. You meet a lot of different people from all over the place, get a lot of different ideas. And those of you that are like Rob's uh, ribs rants, you definitely need to go into those because they
Oh yeah,
happen organically there, and it's really fun.
and it's
What
good because
about? Go ahead, Rob.
we get a lot of people in there. Sometimes you can have 5 guys in there, and you got 20 guys in there at one time, and it all depends on the day and the time. So,
That's it.
got
What
it.
about you, Justin? You got anything you want to say? Anybody you want to plug?
Nah, man, just listen to the podcast, both ours, the Insanity, the Scale Model Car podcast. Keep going to the Outlaw and the Blue Ox Model Shop pages. You know, I'm benevolent like that. I don't have any
Vanilla like that.
self-serving features like this.
That's it.
So
Well, again,
if you do want to see what I'm doing, I'm not as frequent on there, but I do have Ryan's Random Model Works, where I try to post at least once a week. A lot of times you'll see me sharing cool stuff that's out there in the model verse, if we can be stupid. You know that.
stupid's what I do best.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I just like to boost up everyone around me. So I'll be sharing Iceman collection stuff. I just shared buddy John Colasante's doing some 3D printed engines and stuff for aircraft. I just shared a post of his. So, yeah,
Cool.
Ryan's Random Model Works and the Insanity.
That's cool. I want to start by saying thank you to you guys. Thank you to chat. You mentioned Iceman Collections. We want to definitely give him a big shout out. He's a sponsor of this channel, so it's always good to talk about him. We appreciate what he does for us. He's been a sponsor of mine for a long time. We actually were going over it here a week or so ago, and I've been with him for right at a little over a year now. So we're looking forward to that growing as well. But if you guys want on the cam, we'll hang on just a second. When we log off, we'll be private again. And again, chat, we appreciate you coming in. Be sure and check out the AMC live cast Thursday nights at 8 p.m. On the old YouTubes. You'll find that on Automotive Model Cars Livecast. And be sure and check out Model Insanity and, of course, our good friends over at the Scale Model Car Podcast. Y'all be good at it, be kind to others, and as always, keep on modeling. Peace out.